Hello everyone, welcome back to Indiana Kayak Fishing Journal. The footage I have for you today is from Friday, March the 25th. I got out of work a little bit early and I decided to make the run up to beautiful Lake Gage in Steuben County, Indiana to try to do some fishing for some rainbow trout. Basically what I was going to be doing is trolling using small Michigan Stinger spoons. And then on some of my rods I actually had these small trout and kokanee dodgers. Also with some little Michigan Stinger spoons behind them. I tried to pair up colors, light colors with light colors when I'm matching dodgers and spoons. But like I said, basically I was just going to troll those around the lake and see what happened. I had a couple hours to spend before it got dark. I hope you guys enjoy this footage. Feels pretty small, but it's definitely a fish. Yep, they stocked the little guys. So that's what one of those little just stocked fish looks like. They're about 10 inches long. Unfortunately, that's the majority of what I'm catching. They're pretty sensitive to being caught, so I basically have just kept everyone I've caught because they just don't do well with getting caught. So I mean, they're kind of pretty, but they look pretty rough too. All right, well, after catching that first fish, I realized that the Indiana DNR must have stocked the new batch of trout for this year. So unfortunately, that's the majority of what I ended up catching this trip. I did end up managing to catch one holdover fish. The holdover fish are generally what I target, obviously because one, they're bigger, and then two, the quality of the meat is much better for those holdover fish. So unfortunately, they've stocked all the lakes already. They tend to do that pretty quickly after ice out. They want to get them out of the hatchery so they have to, they can stop feeding them and taking care of them and let nature do its thing and let them grow up on their own. But like I said, unfortunately, it means that the trout lakes right now have a bunch of 10, 11, 12-inch trout in them versus those 15 or 16-inch ones that I really like to get. This could be a better one here. Why did I keep that little guy? Dang. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. That's a really nice fish there. That's definitely a holdover. Beautiful. Awesome. On that little Michigan Stinger. Wow, it got really crummy out here. The rain picked up, the wind is still there, it's cold. I'm getting the heck out of here. It was fun, but I don't need to stay out here in this. So obviously the first thing you notice about these two fish is just the size difference. The top one is a holdover fish that was stocked last spring, and then the bottom one is one that they just stocked here in the last week. So I said the number one thing is definitely the size difference between the two fish. But then when I fillet them too, I'll show you what the meat looks like and the quality of the meat between these two different fish, and show you the difference there. All right, so here's what the finished product looks like. Obviously you can see the little stocker trout here on the bottom and then the holdover fish on the top. Again, you know, just the size of the fish overall is a big difference, but look at the quality of meat. You know, the little stocker guy has just been eating pellets his whole life. Really pale looking meat. Doesn't really look as appetizing. This guy up here, been eating all natural stuff in beautiful Lake Gage for a year. The meat just looks awesome. Really nice bright red. So this is kind of the difference you see at the grocery store too. You know, any pellet fed farm raised fish that you get would look like this unless they put color into it to make it look like this. But it actually does look like this pretty much no matter what. You know, and this would be like a wild caught fish up here, you know, something that you would buy at the store. So obviously you can see the huge difference in the quality of the meat between the two kinds of fish. All right, well, that's gonna do it for the video today. A fun trip, but a cold trip. The weather really took a turn for the worse towards the end of the day. It was really blowing hard, and it was really raining pretty hard too. So it made it very unenjoyable there at the end of the day. So it was good. I got my 5 trout to take home pretty quickly. That way I didn't feel bad about leaving. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you to everybody who likes, comments, subscribes, shares these videos. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one.